Good evening. Thank you so much for joining us for another in our series, A Story to Tell. Today we have with us Miss Barbara Scarlett, and she'll be sharing her journey with us. Hi Barbara, how are you doing?
I'm fine, bestie.
You're looking very colorful in your dress, your yellows and your pinks. And
That's right.
yeah.
It's the Christmas look.
Oh yes, and I see you have your nice little Christmas decoration
Yes,
here, looking
and a
so
basket
lovely.
with candies.
Your basket with your candy cane. Looking, let me put one right here so they can see it. So we just wanted to walk us through overview of your life and share some of your life experiences with us. And in doing so, it can help people learn from each other and stuff. So just tell us firstly, where were you born?
The lovely city of St. James.
Montego Bay.
Montego Bay.
Okay, what's the name of that town?
Well, my district that I'm from we call it End on Top.
End on Top.
Part of Glendavon, some Valley, Bottom Pen.
Okay.
Right, those areas.
Areas,
yes.
Okay. So, you had other siblings and stuff?
Yes, I do. I have 3 sisters by my mother's side, and I have over maybe about 16 on the outside by my father's side.
But siblings, not cousin,
No, siblings, brothers and sisters.
So much?
Yes.
How
and
come?
Some that I don't know of still, but
on the father's side?
On my father's side, yes.
So your father was doing a lot of work.
I think a lot of ladies love him.
So tell me your mother's name, your father's name.
Okay,
and
my
siblings.
mother's name is Gwyneth Maud Oriso, and my father is Franklin Jr. Scarlett.
Franklin Jr. Scarlett.
Yes.
So you were the first or second?
No,
wife?
I'm the third of my mother.
The third for your mother?
Third for my
mother. But for daddy?
Daddy,
Where you fall in that now? You have others that are older?
Because I have a sister.
Yeah.
We are, she and I is the same age, but different month. Yes, so
you was working overtime? Different month, but same year?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, so I have a twin sister still.
My God, I don't think you don't know all your siblings' name?
No, but I know most of them.
Tell us the ones that you know.
Okay, I have Rose, Marcia, Debbie, that's from my mother's side.
Those
now,
three.
From my father's side now, I have Natasha, we have Nadia, Noblet, Natasha, Tasha, I have, what those 2 others? Oh Lord.
So much.
Then we have Dwight, and we have Carl, we have Tony, we have Richard, and there are some more.
My God, that's a lot.
Yes.
Is your father still alive?
Of course.
Oh my God.
I'm looking good.
Where is he? In Jamaica?
He lives abroad in New York, but I think he's here for Christmas. He's here every year for Christmas.
Mr. Scarlett. What's his name? Junior Scarlett?
Junior Scarlett.
Wow, that's a great man. Doing a lot of work in his early years.
That's right.
So which school you went to in St. James? Okay,
I started the first school I went to was when I was like in my 1-2. You have to go to that little school in your area.
Yeah.
Well, your parents can't leave you at home, so they leave you at this school. I don't even remember what that school name. It was a Catholic school, I think. And then I went to infant basic school. And then I went on to Colonel Primary School.
Colonel, the famous Colonel.
That's our principal was Mr. Howard Cook. Lovely man.
That is the same.
Yes, our Gigi. Yes.
Howard Cook.
Yes.
The principal. Okay.
Yes. And then I went on to Montego Bay Secondary School. No, it is now Montego Bay Secondary. I still then call it now. Something like that.
Something like that.
Yes.
But you never tell us which year you're born. You want to tell us which year you're born?
Of course, I'm not afraid. I still look good for my age. Okay. Now everybody's gonna pop up because I have 2 birthdays.
Tell us the first one.
Okay, my mother said I was born on the 28th of July. But they registered me for the 18th of July. So what I do now is I use the 18th of July for business purpose. And then I use the 28th for friends.
For celebrating and they
I
okay.
celebrate the 2 days.
Oh, you celebrated 2 days.
Yes. And ask anyone who know me.
So which year was that?
1966.
1966. So Barbara Scarlett has 2 birthdays.
Yes.
So she has to get 2 gifts
That's
every
right.
year.
That is correct. That is so much so.
1966. So how was it back then living in St. James
Oh,
with your siblings?
it was good. It was awesome, lovely. Those are lovely memories.
What you guys used to do to have fun?
Well, we were brought up in church, so we
Your mother was a Christian?
No, but
Mr. Scarlett was a Christian?
No, but she ensured that we go to church and we go to all of the activities at church. She never
She
stopped
carry you or
us.
she sent you with somebody?
No, she sent. You see, in our time, we used to group together. So everyone who lived in end on top would meet at my home gate, and then we move down to the bottom house, pick up who we pick up, and then we move down to the other house, pick up who we pick
Your
up.
house is up on that elevator.
I am right. I'm the one on the top, right?
That's
top
right.
end
And
on
on top.
right? And then we just go through our little shortcut to reach down to church.
Okay.
For fun, what we usually do is, now it wasn't developed in that time, so we used to scout the bush for our activities. Where we source with mangoes, with naseberry, all of the fruits we want. That was in that era. So what we usually do is we gather with our tribe, and we go through the bush and collect with stuff.
Okay.
And then in the summer now, we do a lot of reading. We used to read books. We used to have our Mills and Boone and our Harlequin. Yes, we used, yes.
Those books were from those days, no?
Yes, The Boy, yes, Nancy Drew. Yeah, and we used to get these books and we will read 6, 10 books for the week. Yeah, and then we send it over to somebody else, and then what they're reading, they send it over to us.
So living in your household, how much of the siblings were there? Just the 3?
3, yes.
Oh, the rest of them were staying with your father?
Yes, with their mother.
But just the 3 were
3 of
with
us,
you?
yes.
Okay. So up until Montego Bay, it's high school, is it?
Montego Bay Secondary School at that time.
So you got all your schooling up to high school in Montego Bay?
And then I went to Dove's Business College in Montego Bay.
Montego Bay?
Yeah, we used to have one outlet there too.
Okay, so you eventually started working in Montego Bay as well? Get a job as a young lady?
Yes, I started working when I was 17. Yeah, right.
Who employed you so young?
When I left school at 15 plus 16, near to. I went and worked at the church office as a secretary for 1 year.
What church is that?
King's Chapel.
King's Chapel?
Yeah, King's Chapel Church.
That is Gallipoli?
No, that time was our dear pastor, Bishop A. Tennessee Palmer.
Tennessee Palmer?
Yes.
Okay.
I grew up in his hands.
That is your little pastor from back in the days?
That was my daddy.
Oh my God.
He beat me too.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Don't cross him path.
No. But he was so sweet. And then he took me under his wing for 1 year. And I worked at the church office. And then I got a job in the data. We call that you call it now what you call it now? IB.
Business processing, outsourcing.
Yes, right, but we were calling it the data entry processing at that time. So we used to do the coupons. Our work was just to get the information from the coupons and put them onto a diskette. So we used to have to type all of the information on these little coupons. Where you know, when you get the book, those magazines, and they say you must write your name and address and telephone number.
Yeah, and then cut it
Those
out.
used to come to Jamaica, and we would take off all of these information
and put them on a
diskette, and then I would translate them to the big, those big round diskette. You remember those big, right? Right.
So that's how work. Wow.
Yeah.
So how long you worked there?
I did, where was it now? 17, 18, 19, 20. You see my brain, I'm getting
as much
old.
as you can remember. if you can't remember.
But I think I stayed in that job for about 3 or 4 years. And
until
then,
you're about 20 years old?
Yeah, and then I went into the 807. That's the 807 is like the free zone.
Okay.
And those were those were lovely people too. We used to clear the containers and with the t-shirt. We used to get the disassembled t-shirt, the Odida. So you should remember Ains and Odida, right? Those used to come here for them to sew
And put
and then
together.
ship back. So I was in charge of shipping department at that time to clear the containers of these products, and then when they assemble them, now we pack them back in a container and ship them back out. Yeah.
So that was a good little experience
It
for
was,
you.
yeah, it was really good, and that was how I started to know customs work too. That was where I started to really develop in the customs
So you
area.
start to work some money now and start to give mommy some money to help with the house and everything.
Of course, of course.
And your other sisters younger than you?
I have a sister that I follow, Marcia. She is 2 years older than me, and then I have another a sister that follow me. That's
Oh,
Debbie.
so you're
She's
in the
in
middle
UK.
there.
I'm in the middle. She's in UK.
Okay. So you continued living in Montego Bay for how long? I know you moved to
Yes, I think I left Montego Bay when I was about 23.
23.
Came Kingston. I kind of was getting tired of Montego Bay because it was getting small, and then to branch out in the custom world, it kind of was stagnant, not really stagnant, but old, gripped by these, other persons. So, I approached one of my good friend in customs. He was the director of operation, or maybe the collector of customs at that time. And I spoke with him, and he said, whatever your mind tell you to do it. Just go. You're young. If you stumble, you can come back home. You have time, can come back home. You understand? And that was it. And I met a gentleman at our factory 807, Stratleven. The name of the company was Stratleven Limited. And he said, all right, then let me check around. And I got to work on the free zone in Kingston, Garmex free zone in Kingston. And I came up, did the interview, and they asked me to start the next week.
Wow.
So I didn't have any chance to really.
So who you know in Kingston who you could stay with and all of those things?
Let's see, that's another story, my dear. When I got the job and I told my mom, there was no hesitant with her. And I told my sisters, I don't know if I can't remember if they cry, but they do understand I am a traveler. So, they know me. Say,
Sooner or later.
Donna, not going to. Sorry, my nickname is Donna. So you hear me say Donna sometimes because that's what they call me.
Donna.
In Montego Bay. So, they would say, Donna, whatever you want to do it. And I came and I said, well, the person who got the job, I said, sir, I don't have anyone in Kingston,
That's the person who interviewed you?
No, the person who got the job for me. I said, sir, I don't have anyone in Kingston, I said, what? And I said, yeah. So he said, what are you looking? I said, because I want a change.
So even before you got somewhere to live, you got a job first?
Yes.
So how that work out now? Where you stay?
Well,
sleep at work?
No. He has relatives in Harborview. So he told him about the situation. And he asked him if they could put me up until I can stand on my feet. And they said, okay. So
look at that.
Yeah, God is good.
God is good. God is good.
And I just empty my drawer in our suitcase, and that was it.
Gone with everything.
With one teddy bear. I came to Kingston.
You sleep with teddy bear?
I did have a special teddy bear.
What's the name of it?
I don't remember. I think a Pooh. I'm call my daughter Pooh still. Yeah, Pooh. Yes.
So you and Pooh head to Kingston?
Head to Kingston.
So you're 23, about 23.
Yeah, 23, that time.
And you're staying in Harborview, and then you take the bus to
Garmex Free, yeah.
So how was that first year working in Kingston now?
Oh my God.
Getting adjusted to the fast-paced life.
You understand? That was you will know what I have to do. But what I did was when I went there, I started to get fight because you're from the country.
Yeah. This is now the 80s, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, say purses, you know, people will start to say, oh, don't be carrying somebody from Montego Bay, and all of us here have, you know, we are here a long time, so why they gone so far to get somebody? So, I have to be strong. I have to make sure my back straight.
Yes, and broad.
I'm broad, and all the hits that I get. But I think my personality won them around. Because even though they were so angry at me or bitchy, after a while they kind of simmer. And then the guys on the factory floor like me, so they protect me, so nobody couldn't touch me. Because I was so, they usually say, boy, this is Montego Bay girl that pretty much black and clean. Look how the Kingston look. But I had some friends, you know, who really take care of me and look out for me.
So long you worked at that garment?
I think I worked at High Quality until they closed on. I think the free zone closed on early in the 90s. Yes, and then it was so sad to see the free zone used to take care of our young people. And I think when that break up, you know, that is where
displace a lot of
display a lot of persons. So the idleness begins there, because I'm telling you, when you come at the gate at Kingston Free Zone and the Garmex Free Zone and look and to see the thousands of persons going home, or because you usually have 3 shifts. So each time when one shift leave, another shift is coming in. So
is that 24-hour thing they do?
Yes, so you have thousands of people working. So there was nobody, you know, lazy nor idling or anything like that. And I'm telling you, when you stand up and look and you just see the head top there.
Yes.
So you just say, oh my God.
Going right, back to right, back, right, back, right.
And you see some walking up Tivoli, downtown, all over. So it you know, it caused, I think that caused that strain, that breakdown. When they closed down all of those areas.
So after you left there, where you moved on?
After I left there, no. When we realized that they're going to close on the free zone now, I reached out to a friend in the shippings, because, you know, I got the skills now. And I said, all right then, I need to go further now, Lord. So somebody told me about the shipping company, Air International Shipping, there on East Street. And I went in and did an interview, and I got the job as office manager for import and export leg. Yeah.
Right. So what does that entail, though?
It's clearance of anything coming in by import for commercial, personal effects. Also, he was a consul agent. He was also a FOC agent. That was a big company. What teach you? I got a lot of teaching from that company. And the export leg is those who usually export. Now, those were the days when people usually ship ganja in a dock. You know, the marble dock? Those were things where I got a lot of teaching in that. Yeah, man. People have put ganja in the Bible. Yeah, Bible they export, you know, but when they cut out the middle and put so
people try different things.
Different things, man. But that gentleman, man, taught me off his snip like one of the police talk. He just said, listen to them, just watch their body language and listen to the words what they say. Anytime you feel something, just make a call.
Yeah. If you're not certain about something.
But all of our shipment usually check. But sometimes I don't accept the shipment. I just say, I can recommend it to someone else, but I don't think we can angle this shipment. It's going to cause a lot of trouble.
Yeah. So pick up our vibe.
So with that, they honor. I'm not going to no police statement and that's too tedious.
So how long you stay at that?
I stayed there until I did some project. I think I stayed there maybe about how long I stayed at Aero? Maybe about 4 years, I think. Yeah, because we had some project remember when Old Harbour Post Station went blew up?
Yes.
We did a project with them too, under the umbrella with that company. And then, you know, the G10, on-speed G10, that was a project what we did at Aero. So if you check on those in history, then you will see that was how long I was there with them.
So you're not about how old now? At that time.
At that time,
when
I
you-
was
yeah.
about 27, I think. 27, I think.
So
27. 'Cause if I do recall, so backtrack, sorry. Year would be about 2, 3 years because I got a contract with Jamaica Power Station when I was 28. So that would be about, yeah. So roughly there's about 2 and 3 years. Yeah.
28, 29
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you're still living at Harborview with the person that you move out now on your
Oh Lord.
on a
All
stand,
right.
heavier footing.
That was a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I would say, it's good for you to, try different things. It was not easy. No. I got thrown out at Harborview.
What?
Yes, I got thrown out because, hey, listen, man. I don't know how me survive so long, but I know it's God.
So when
It's
you're thrown
God.
out, you mean you never have anywhere else to go?
No, and I called a friend and they put me up, and then I got to stay with the collector custom because she's from Montego Bay at that time, in that era. She put me up for a while, and then me have to move out, and then me going to a furnished house from Richmond Park. Me tell us me go all over in Richmond Park, and then I realized that the house not safe because the man me only just see the man over me, but God usually protect me, yes. My eyes just pop open when me just see, and I said, what? And then I said, no, Lord, I can't stay here. And then I went to Spanish Town when Elton Park just built, when all the bullfrog, the frogs, then they jump out of the pond and they come in at the house with one bed base. I got a bed base. One guy make a bed base for me because he liked me, so he made me more bed base.
Wow, what a gift.
What a gift. And say, I did have that, and it just because I left it at somebody's house. And they couldn't pay their rent, and they all on my bed in on the bed when me have, when me started out in a life.
So you no longer have that bed?
No, so the people didn't take the bed. Confiscated for their money, yeah. And then I got a half mattress from a friend, and I put it on it, and that was what, and then we got a little burner stove. So me and this girl there, we linked up here. And so Spanish Town, during that time, not easy, because those times, the bus, we didn't have a lot of bus at that time. We have to come out to the house like from 5 o'clock to catch the bus to go to work.
So where were you working at that when you living in Eltham?
Eltham, I was working on the free zone. And then when I couldn't deal with it no more, we moved back to Harborview. I got a little French house. And I stayed there.
So when you come to Kingston, you were still going to like church and those things? How was that part? You take a break from church? Tell us about that part. I don't hear you saying nothing about that at all.
But I do mention that God was good.
Yeah, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good.
Well, when I left Montego Bay, I was kind of going through something, and that is why I left Montego Bay. And I came to Kingston, and I visited the church, Pentecostal Tabernacle, and then after I was getting a good vibes there because I think maybe because you're a stranger, I feel like I'm an outcast, so I kind of stopped for a while again, and then Faithy, that's Faith Reynolds, reached out to me. And I went back to church, and oh boy, I don't know, but I know a lot of persons do understand. We you go through certain phases in life, and because it's just be alone, you're not having a proper foundation. So the friends that you have around you really lean on them. That instantly lean onto your church, but because your church family is not there, you don't really know a lot of people, or they don't reach out to you. You cling to those. So that was what was happening to me, this pulling thing.
So tell us now about I know you have a daughter. Tell us how she came into the picture
Okay.
and if you met anybody and probably got married. I'm not sure. Tell us about that part.
Hey, please, guys, stay away from Leslie. But he's good. Well, yes. During the time when I was doing the project with Jamaica Private Power Company, I met my husband at that time, and we started talking. I think I was going to church. Was I? Yes, I was visiting church, but not a member, but going to church. And we were talking before, and I think we were living together too. Yes, we were living together. Yes, we were living together. And I said, all right. Then I said, no, we're going to get married because we were living for a while together. So I said, okay. And I said, all right, no problem. Because I really want to go back to church, and settle down now and everything. And I said, all right. So we got married. Dana born in the next year.
This year was she?
99. I got married in July, July the 25th, 1998. And Dana was born March 99. So, and that's Dana Page, Lori Ann Ellis, my daughter.
Yes, big up yourself, Dana.
Big up yourself, girl. Mommy love you. So, and then, we tried to let it work. I don't know what happened, but we kind of drift apart. Yes.
Is it that you drift into church and him
I
never really
don't
follow?
know. Maybe, I don't know. But after just 2 years of Dana birth, we kind of just call it quit.
It wasn't working out.
No.
So you're married for like?
Well, we lived together for quite a while, and then we were married, and then just split up 2 years after that.
2 years?
Yeah, nearly 2 years before Dina was 2.
So how was that experience? How you felt at that point, knowing that you had a 2-year-old?
Kind of was disappointed, but guess what? Because I've been on my own.
Yeah.
It didn't hurt that much because I don't think I should be crying over
anything.
Spilled milk.
Yeah.
No. And I know God is more greater than anyone else. So you're not better beat up your chest on that. Just move on with life. Pick up yourself. Look at the situation. I said, okay, I have life. This is not death. Move on.
Yes.
Yes.
So you explained that to your 2-year-old daughter at that time?
No, she didn't know about this until when she reached to, I think it's when she was going to St. Teresa Prep and stuff, she realized that, the father is not there. And I didn't even know it was taking a toll on her because, it's after when she started to go to like just, the teacher said, then really you're saying some things. So I said, like what? And I said, she said something, I think I'm the one who break up my mom and dad.
Start to blame herself.
Yes. So I said, really? And the teacher said, yes, mommy. So
she was starting to make sense of it, but she never
she
know
don't really
everything.
understand because he was around her still. So, I have to explain that to her. I said, no, you're not the reason. Your mommy and your daddy love you very much.
But things just never work out.
Things just never work. So you will always have a daddy and mommy, but we just don't live under the same roof. Okay, sweet. And it take her a while still for her to really acknowledge it. But I'm glad that she's over it, and you see how she's more. She's doing the same thing as you see.
Yes.
She gone on her own from she's 19.
So one traveler bring forth another traveler. My God. So you're now into the shipping industry and thing for a few years now, and doing your stuff.
Yes.
You decided at one point that you want to probably start doing your own business rather than work. Can you gain so much experience?
Well, I've been on my own, from private power project. I'm on my own, but it's just that I work under someone umbrella. And for a fact, Lestine, everybody thought I had my broker license, because even the big officers them thought that because
So
of
they used to see you so regular and things.
no, and then you put yourself together.
Yes.
You understand me? I was professional. I didn't go on like a hooligan, come into my thing. Then see how people treat me. So they realize, say, yes, this lady is not,
She mean
business, right? So, and then it's just surprising when they saw me, register now, say, I want my license. They said, Barbara,
I thought you had it long time.
what is going on here?
So what prompted you to go for the license at that time? And why not earlier?
No, because backtrack. I used to give a lot of trouble. Not trouble in the sense that but I usually speak out a lot. Right. So certain stupidness what usually go angle like customs or the wharf. I usually challenge them on those matters.
This is foolishness.
This is nonsense.
Yeah.
Right. You need to treat the people them. So I think that was a stigma for me. So a lot of people didn't like me, and then I would carry people up in meetings, really, yes. So there was a couple of them who blocked me. Because I tried to do I did it 2 times, I think, the exam 2 times, and each time they blocked me. And I usually get a little insight, and they said, girlfriend, not until when these people gone. And I said, look here. So because it's not them feeding me, and it's not them providing for me, I don't have a problem. The Lord will make me survive in this industry until time for me to go.
So eventually I got through with the exam and got that.
No, Leslie. I continue doing my thing, same way, lesson until just recently. Just this year, I
2023?
Yes, Leslie.
You just leave them alone for a while?
Yeah, man, Leslie, and do my thing. And do my thing.
So
and
you never met that stop your progress
stop my progress. Never stop me from being recommended by people from overseas. People all over the world usually call me, and I say, "Oh, you give me my name? Oh, what?" And they said, "Well, you were highly recommended by this," and when you check it out, I say, long I do something for this person.
Long time.
Long
So
time.
it pays to live good with persons.
Yes, and it's even though sometimes you might have it right, sometimes you have to just easy. You just have to just take it easy and just abide by time. And I think time in everything you feel justified. Not true?
Yes.
Yeah, and requesting for the license now. They come and ask me certain questions, and I said, "I look on my profile. Just do some backtrack." And they make certain check, and they say, "Oh, all right, Miss Scarlett. You're good.
Just
so
like
just
that.
waiting for them now for just, but it's no big thing to me. You understand? Because you still can work. You understand? But maybe it's just another achievement in your life, right?
So you talk about achievement. We come back to achievement, but can you tell us like one of the roughest periods you went through in your life? Which period would you say was probably
Rough.
a very rough, low period in your life?
Oh boy, that one.
So like it's a lot? Is a lot?
No, but it is painful. It's very painful. But that time, that is one of the rough time of my life was when I kind of said I wanted to do the restaurant, going to the catering.
Yes.
And because I love to cater, I love unusual food. And I said I'm going to try it, and I started out from home, and it was going good. I had DHL. I usually have the whole airport to cater for, plus from the wharf area too. And it was going good, but the people who you have around you were very, very naughty. And then people see you excel from other area, from outside and looking, and just, yes, sometimes sometimes they say you're not to talk. But I spoke with some persons to get some ideas, and they just went around and just take away the contract. So I said, my God. And then I said, okay, Lord, let me, it was angling properly at the home because it was getting too big, so the home couldn't hold it. So I said, let me venture downtown with it. Because I thought I would get more clients, because most of my friends are downtown. But let me tell you something. They didn't venture to come in and buy food. So you kind of take it for the walk in, but never work out. And then they stop and they steal the stuff because I wasn't there, because I have to still do the custom work. And I said, something, Lord. And then I carrying somebody else to assist with it. And it was very something just got it script and just walk away, left everything.
So that was a business venture that you started that didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Because I even went up to Chelsea, I had it at Chelsea. There was this guy who was having this car wash. I said, come cook yourself. But the same thing, you have so much people around you who that things that would have, really come and really sharing in the industry, come and patronize you.
Yes.
Nah.
All right. So touching a little more on your daughter, I know she's not currently living with you. How did you feel when she was about to leave to go and study and all of those things? What was the reaction to know it's your one daughter that you and her grew up?
No, well, it was a plan, long time.
What was that plan?
Yes, man, it was a plan, man. One thing we do, we do our plan.
Plan a lot.
Yes, man. Because she was the first thing, the mistake was she was born in Canada. But I kind of just jump ship there. So. Then she was to go to school when she was in the prep school. But it was kind of too expensive. So I said, all right, then, let us continue here. And then when you finish high school, when you finish, we receive OST. So let us work on that.
Yeah.
So that's what we work on until we asked her if she ready. She want, and she said, yes, mommy. So she volunteered. She look on the colleges them overseas and choose one what she need, and she went on. So we were prepared. It wasn't no sudden thing. We were prepared, and the kind of relationship what the two of us have is we do understand each other.
Two travelers.
We're two travelers, but she kind of know how to hold herself. Because
so you were confident.
Confident, because I used to travel a lot, and she used to be on her own. And I say, people ask me, me do it if I wasn't afraid that she will become bad, and I said no, because she get the foundation laid, and she know what I require, and she watch her mommy. Because when a child, once you build your foundation with a child, they will stick with that foundation. They will stick with it. And I think Dina kind of have the same kind of knock like me. Understand? Your mother and father won't make you survive. You have to survive on your own.
All right, we're wrapping up now. So we talk about the rough period that you went in during life. What was probably a high point that you could probably say that point in time in my life was probably
the
best time?
I think
for whatever reason
I think the best time of my life was when Mr. Francis from JPS asked me to take on the project at Jamaica Private Power Company at that tender age.
Well, thank you, Barbara, for sharing with us. Before you go, is there any word of encouragement that you would leave with our viewers?
Well, I would say, don't be afraid. And, afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid. I know it's not easy, but once you have your mind set and you pray about it, you feel trustworthy that yes, and then it's good to have someone also at your side to help you. I didn't have anyone at that time, but I think I rally on the strength and also from the teaching that I received in my earlier time. You understand? And then build a good foundation with the people around you, you know. Try to get respect. Let them try to excel. You know, don't
Do your
just
best in
do your
whatever
best in whatever you have to do. Sometimes you say you don't want to push yourself because it's not your business, but I think anywhere you work or whatever you're doing, treat it is like it is yours. You will get good rewards in that. And I think maybe that's why I reach so far still, because in everything that I do, anywhere that I live, I take care of the place like it's just mine. If I'm at the office, I make sure the place stay clean. I monitor the place like it is mine. So I think if you just treat your environment, treat people, you know, you will get good rewards. You will get good rewards.
Okay. Thank you very much for that, Barbara. So there you have it. Little journey overview with Barbara Scarlett there, and I do hope that you can learn a thing or two from experience of her coming on her own into Kingston, that she didn't really have anybody here, but she didn't settle in her comfort zone in Hendon Top.
No.
She launched out. So
Oh.
guys, if there's one thing that we can leave you with, don't settle in your comfort zone. If you have a dream,
Go for it.
for it.